his yahrzeit, his birthday, was yesterday, second of year, Bay's year. So the mimer is Tofresh Lamed Vov, 1876. Hemshech Mayim Rabim. So in the beginning of the second sif, so he quotes he quotes from different psukim, and he said and he talks about the concept of waves in the water, and he says that the waves are a beautiful mashal for the concept of a balgaiva. I think this is the first time I heard this mashal. Saw it a few hours ago, and the mashal is that waves make the ocean look a lot bigger than it really is, and the ocean can be 30 feet deep. When these big waves come, the ocean looks triple the size. And he goes into the mashal a little bit, and he says that what causes the wave to go up? So what causes the wave to go up is the wind. The water didn't do anything. The wind comes and makes the water go up. So too, haughtiness is referred to as a ruach gaiva. It's a spirit of haughtiness. It's like a wind that puffs something up and makes it bigger than it really is. And just as the waves go up for a very short period of time, almost as soon as they go up, they start coming down already. And when it comes down, it's as if nothing happened, and the whole wave was just an exaggeration of the height of the water. Now, it could be that Rebbe Maharash makes this point or alludes to this concept in the Nimshal in regards to a person that has haughtiness. He says that, and often when you crash from your exaggerated accomplishments, you end up even worse than when you started. And he goes on with a number of examples. So this concept you see also by the waves, that often when a wave comes down, it will cut lower than the water level, than the sea level. So that's the concept of the crashing from where the water started off as. So this concept of humility, of bittul, is big in Torah and in life. But bittul doesn't mean that we negate our accomplishments. We negate who we are or what we did. Bittul, or an anav, or whatever term you're going to use, is putting yourself in proper perspective. Whatever gifts you can go on and on. Whether the gifts that you have were given to you, and you were in this situation, and so on and so forth. So here are the lessons that I learned from from the coat rack. Over Pesach, we had a lot of people in my in the house, in my in-laws' house. We had all the brother-in-laws and families, and so that we needed extra closet space. So it was arranged that they would get some more coat racks, and we would build them, and we'd have a place to hang up our stuff. So, I'm not very good with my hands. It's a little bit of an understatement. And you don't have to put things together with the instructions. It could take me, for what it takes one person 5 minutes, it takes me a half hour. So, and then it doesn't even come out exactly the way it's supposed to. So I was pushing off this building project. Finally, we said, okay, we got to do it. So we pulled out the instructions, and there was this plastic and the metal, and I was thinking to myself, no, wait a second. Let's. So I saw that my brother-in-law built it, and I didn't yet build mine. So if he could do it, then I for sure could do it. And I started feeling uncomfortable, and finally I built it. Okay, so we built the coat rack. But I was thinking to myself, okay, it took us a few. Let's put this in perspective. The metal for the coat rack. The metal of the coat rack had to be mined. This goes back many years. The metal was mined, and the people had to go down underground and mine the metal. You had to have the people that paid the people to mine the metal. And then once you have the metal, they had to manufacture the metal. And then you had those that manufactured it. And then you had those that bought the machines, and those that invested in the machines, and those that invented the machines. And then you had the final product of the metal. Then you had to design it into a coat rack. And again, you have the person that invested into the company. And you have the workers. And you have the supply line. And you have the person that thought up of the design. And you have many other steps before you have all the parts, and that just touches upon the metal, and there's the plastic, and you go back and forth in regarding to the plastic. And finally you have the finished product in front of you, and you have the guy that made the instructions, and you followed the instructions, and you built the thing. So yeah, I could tap myself on the back for putting together this thing, but I'm a very small player in this project. And then it was sent to me in the mail, and then I didn't even buy it. My father-in-law paid for it, and I just built it. And I didn't even build it myself. I did it together with my wife. So much for my tap on the back. The Rebbe Rashab, I don't remember exactly where this was, but I saw a mimer where he makes the comment that he quotes the Gemara. The Gemara says that there's three partners in the building, in the making, the creating of a child. There's Hashem, the father, and the mother. So the Rebbe Rashab says that the Eibishter takes the cake. In other words, Hashem's responsible for 99.99999% of the child. And the parents kind of, they help out a little bit. So that puts things into perspective a little